Hello, parents of Pre-Calculus Pre-AP at Memorial High School. My name is Mr. Idell, and I'll be teaching your students this year. A little bit about me. I graduated from LSU with the degree in mathematics, and this is my third year teaching at Memorial High School, with my fifth year teaching overall. Just a little bit about the class from a syllabus standpoint. There are two other teachers teaching this class. You have me, Ms. Dickerson, or Ms. Ramirez. All three of our emails are listed on this syllabus, so you can the students can email any of us if you have any questions. I prefer them to come to me first, just in case, just so I can try and answer the students that I have. But if there is something that maybe I can't get to, or maybe I can't email and they have a dire question that they need answered, they can always feel free to email one of them. Just let them know that they're one of my students. Some things that you need for my class, some type of notebook or a binder, pencils and pens, and a calculator TI-84 Plus. We will be checking out calculators. We just don't have very many. They won't be able to just pick them up from class like they normally do. They're going to have to go through a full checkout procedure. This year is going to be a little bit different than if you ever had a student take Pre-Calculus Pre-AP before. Our tests have been lowered to 60%, and then the rest of the grades go in this daily grade category for 40%. So that's going to be homework, in-class participation, quizzes, warm-ups, and exit tickets. This is trying to help with some of the balance with online students and with our side of things as well. And the semester exam will be 20% of the semester grade. Tests and quizzes, this is the main part of the syllabus. We are giving tests on even numbered days. We'll give 3 tests each 9 weeks. We will have virtual tests for face-to-face students tests. If you're getting it virtually, there are a few things that could get you a 0 or get your student a 0 if they fail to do this. They have to show us they're powering off their phone. They're going to show us their workspace so that we know that they don't have anything extra. And they're going to show us that the paper they're working on is blank. Quizzes will be given throughout the unit as checks for understanding. We may count quizzes more than once. If they're absent the day of the test or quiz, they need to email us to let us know that they need to schedule a makeup. If they're absent the day of the review, they're expected to take the quiz or test on the assigned test date. Everything is posted in It's Learning, so they shouldn't have any excuse for why they don't have their review or don't have their work. They need to study the review notes and previous quizzes, and they're all designed to be completed in the time allotted. If the student has accommodations for extra time, that will be assessed on a group-to-group basis. For retesting, they can't retest if they can only retest if they got below a 70, and they can't get higher from a 70 than a 70 for retesting. They must notify us within 48 hours. So a few things about where they're going to go from here, because that's one of the big questions parents tend to ask is, what's my student going to take next year? If your student is a sophomore and currently in pre-AP, I will push them to take, or sophomore or freshman, I will push them to take statistics next year. Ideally, if they do well enough in pre-AP, pre-cal, they'll be pushed to take AP statistics next year. If they're a junior, I'm going to be pushing them to take AB or BC. These are the AP calculus classes. If they score they're in the top highest group of students in this class, they're going to be pushed to take BC. BC is the higher level of calculus. AB is still an AP class, but doesn't cover as much material, doesn't move as fast, and academic is academic calculus. So if they're junior, I'm going to be pushing them to take those next year. All right, some tips to be successful in my class. Number 1 and number 4 go together a little bit. Do all work that's given and make sure they are practicing. So sometimes that means reworking problems that they knew they messed up on. So do all the work that you're given, even if it's optional. It's recommended that you do everything, and you need to practice. Looking over the material is not going to be enough in many cases. A lot of times you need to go back and rework problems that you missed. Also, come to tutorials and ask questions. I have tutorials very often. They just need to email me or let me know that they want to meet, and I'll try and schedule a time for them. And asking questions. Sometimes we can't get to all the questions in class, so tutorials is the best place to do that. But if they have a question they need to ask. Otherwise, I can't know what they're struggling with. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email is on the screen now. I look forward to teaching y'all students this year. Have a great day.